What up, family? Costs nothing to hit that like button, fam. QC Migos, man, we never thought. It's a lot have went on since the Migos come in the game with quality control. It's a lot have went on with the quality control label. It's kind of funny, fam, how every major black label that we seeing, get at this height, become successful. It's some come in between, some type of violence or just some type of misunderstanding come in between the parties, and you would have thought, they would have been together forever, right? Now, this situation with Offset, if you don't know, Offset have been distanced, even from the Migos before the situation happened, and from QC and them, right? QCP and them. Reasons why Offset have been distant, fam, is because he feel like that he didn't get his right coins, his dollars won right, as far as, the contract, right? Now, we also know, fam, that Takeoff situation occurred in the process of all this going on with Offset. Now, keep in mind that P had a relationship still with, with Takeoff. And we all know that Takeoff brung, the aroma, the style to Migos, regardless of what they had going on, that Offset still had love for him. And one would think, fam, that after the funeral, everything that went on, that these guys would just let the law of it, the lawsuit of it, speak for itself and not take it to social media and go back and forth with each other. But it is what it is. Now, Offset, fam, they just had another court ordeal. QC was even saying, P&M was even saying that Offset was in breach of contract for speaking on them, filing up the QC name in the public on his Twitter and IG, right? Different stuff like that. Now, after this court session, fam, Offset took to his social media and he was saying black people holding black people down. His exact words. He also said, fam, that he cannot drop no music and said RIP to Takeoff, right? Now, reasons why Offset can't drop no music, fam, is because if he do drop some music, it's gonna go to the QC label. He's saying he can, but he want to get everything settled before he drop, because he's not trying to give QC another dollar, of his music. He's not trying to drop no more. The same situation pretty much as Lil Wayne was in when he was saying he couldn't drop no music, which he could have, but he was still up under the contract umbrella. The hip hop game, fam, I get a lot of comments all the time. Like, chat, why is you on these hip hop artists like talking about, fam? Especially when it comes to CMG, they always, you got you hating on them. You got something against them. It's a demonic force, fam. And I don't know when y'all gonna hear me when it comes to this hip hop game, just like the streets. Because the street dudes transition into hip hop. If you look at every group, fam, it's never a group, maybe one or two out of it that have stuck together and still rock with each other and then let the money, the women, and different stuff like that come in between them, fam. Now, when this contract first came about, I don't know if Offset had lawyers around. He was way younger then. They signed it was a 2013. He might have got smarter in the game, but at the end of the day, fam, if you sign a contract with a label, right, that means that the label you signed with P and them, they didn't force you to do nothing and put a gun to your head. You feel what I'm saying? And tell you to sign them papers. So when it comes to Offset, because I don't see P, he have responded a little bit one or two times, you know, when it comes to Offset saying different things, but he ain't initiating, fam. You know, so I feel like when it comes to the business side of this situation, I hate to see the Migos be in this type of predicament, fam. Like, this was a whole label like the OJs, man. The Jackson 5 type. You feel me? This is the Migos, the culture of hip hop. And we is seeing the Takeoff lose it. We seeing Offset and Quavo get into it, and then now we're seeing Offset and P and these people that we looked up to, fam, and be thinking that's gonna stick together. It's gonna be this, but I'm telling you, when it's negativity that you putting out into the world, whether if you talking from your tongue, whether you going to the studio, fam, and putting it, you know, on the mic, if you putting that out there to the world, fam, it's a guarantee that some mishaps gonna come in your life, and you're not even gonna be looking for them, fam. That's all I'm saying about. I used to be a rapper, do it all myself. And then I just had an awakening. Like I say, for 2 years, I quit listening to hip hop. Barely even do now, just to keep up with what's going on. But the energy, the force, the vibes that it gives you, fam. And I know a lot of these beats and what these guys rapping on there be good music. But this just go to show you that a lot of these cats is not happy with the deals they signed. They're not happy with their life. They're not happy with the money they got, because peace starts from within. And I'm learning myself, fam, when it comes to having any type of success. You know, I usually think, well, if this happened in my life, you know, I'll be all right then. I get this amount of dollars, I'll be all right then. But if you ain't got yourself, if you're not comfortable with you, period, don't matter what city you move to, how many dollars you get, fam, you will still run into situations, fam, that's capable of bringing you down. Now, at the end of the day, when it comes to quality control, we have seen that the label have been sold. But these guys that were signed to quality control is still up under the contract umbrella. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people was wondering, like when they sold QC, I think P and them sold that thing for over 300 mil or something like that. And they was wondering what was gonna happen with the artist. It's the same demo, fam. Ain't nothing changed on that end but the weather. But at the end of the day, I seen Offset say, you know, RIP to Takeoff in this post when it comes to speaking on, you know, P and them and QC. And that was a clean little shot there to say RIP Takeoff in that post, you know, and knowing that P and them got love for it. It's just a big misunderstanding, and it's just raw and stank, man. So the best thing to do is do good, clear-cut, clean business with people, fam, and watch what you put out into the world, fam, as far as the tongue and hip-hop. But make sure you hit that like button, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm out.